Hey, Blue. It's time for my library to Ruina. Yeah, sure. That's what we're gonna do. I kind of just woke up, took a nap, and yeah, I really didn't want to get up. I really didn't want to start stream. I just wanted to continue lying in bed, but I just, you know, I gotta do it. Gotta get into the flow. So yeah. You just woke up and the first thing you thought to play Ruina. Well, it's not like I was like, oh yes, clearly, I must, I must do the thing. I must Ruina the first thing in the morning. Well, not morning, but whatever the fuck. Not the first thing that I just decided to do, but I wanted to stream. And you see, the thing about streaming is that you kind of have to do it on relative schedule. And my window, my normal opportunity was closing fast. So yeah. While we're still here and early, might as well check all of the everything. Look, it's the Timu middle. I mean, kinda. Very Timu. Two punchy boys and a sniper. Very, very normal. Would you look at that? A hydrate. Wow. Very useful. I wonder who redeemed that. Ah, there we go. An energy drink. I need this. Okay, right. For some reason this fucking thing is not working. Activity from your stream, whatever. Oh, we gotta thank Al for redeeming hydrate for Al so Al can have a drink. Yes. Especially an energy drink. Okay, do I have someone who's not set up in a decent enough manner? No, everyone looks perfectly cringe as they are. Any books to burn? No, because I did that last time. Why is this thing not working? Nothing wrong with being cringe. Yeah, in this world it's cringe to be cringe. After all. Invitations. Let's see. Okay. Let's start with a few general invitations because I don't fucking remember anything. Huh? Hello? Uh-huh. That normal? That just happened? Uh-huh. I just woke up. Why is Hanafuda in here? Ooh. Interesting. Interesting. I kind of expected her to be like an actual story character, especially with how much she was presented in Limbus. But I guess not. Guess we just have to deal with this now. Nah, great. Okay. Who do we send? Gyeongmi. Oh, they're weak against blunt. And you're blunt. Hell yeah, that works for me. Okay, suppose that's that then. Let's go. There's not gonna be any dialogue or nothing. Okay. If winning and losing had no consequences, what fun would life be? Demonstrating your skills after careful preparation. Not my type. They seem like entertaining opponents. If winning and losing... blah blah blah, shut up. Alright. Different music than what I expected, but alright. Okay, so there are 4 of them, but only 3 of me. Interesting. Okay. So these are weak against this stuff. Doesn't really matter which one I go for, but I will go for the fastest. 5v5 dice, eh? Very doable. I mean, it's doable, but, you know. Maybe not the first thing when I just wake up. Okay, you're clashing that. I need to... clash that. Then... let's go with that. Yeah. Ow. That ain't going well. Okay, what do we have? When discarded, give 1 haste to all allies. If the character discards a page, draw 1 page at the start of the next scene. Ah. Everyone is attacking him. That's Adam. Need to remember who my characters are. full stop to a life. Something like that. Can I win some not coin flips, dice rolls? At the start of each scene, 3 random pages in hand gain pebble status. Recover 3 to 7 HP upon using pages with the pebble. Lose 1 to 3 HP upon using pages without the pebble. Okay, what about tentacles? On a successful pierce attack, reduce the max stagger resist of the target by 5%. Deal 5 to 10 stagger damage to all enemies. All allies recover 5 to 10 stagger resist. I'll take that. Okay. Initiate combat. Oh, that is a little fucked. I am eating a hit. I want to deal with you as fast as I can. I like that. Nice. There we go. One is down. I will give Pebble to Adam. Instead I'd lose a precious Walkman. It was true. That's how they felt when they struggled to call. They struggled. This round is a total flop. No, the one who has the last laugh will be me. Sure, you can pretend like that's the case. Oh no. Okay, let's. I don't have the cards. I don't have shit. You're just eating ass. Okay, I cannot even Hanafuda that shit. You're gonna just fuck up Hanafuda real quick. And that's all I can do. Adam, no. Oh. Adam lived. I hate CQC. So do I. Yeah, clash that. Are you kidding me? How do you lose the clash? Nedzich, what the fuck is wrong with you, bud? Oh my god. Going for bullseye. You just finish Hanafuda off. Okay, nice. Hanafuda staggered. Staggered. Nice, okay, 2 of them staggered. I'm gonna hit Hanafuda with that. You're attacking. No, you're not. How did I get cornered? Well, Hanafuda got booked. Now she's in a hentai novel for me. She cannot escape. Great, I cannot do anything. Okay. Why'd they get extra fucking things? Is that Hanafuda's passive that if she's gone, she gives the speed dice to the rest? Wouldn't be surprised. There we go. For 3 scenes, all allies recover 10% of the max HP at the start of the scene. Sure. Click to initiate combat. Full stop to a life. P. Enter. Space. P space. Here it has to be P space. P space. There we go. Nice. Hanafuda done. Jiang's office, gonzo. Okay, we got a few books of Hanafuda, a lot of books of Jiang's office. Adam got headwear too. 2% chance to boost stagger damage of each type by 1. Curtains closed. Nice. Time to do the fun thing, which is burn the fuck out of books. I got a green! I got a green! I got Valpurgis! Oh my fuck. If the character discards a page, draw 1 page at the start of the next scene. If the character discards a page, restore 1 light at the end of the scene. Damn, that's good. Well, that's cool. It is very cool. What else we got? Also, I'm sorry if I'm not that energetic, if I'm not going all that super horny over Hanafuda. I've only woke up recently, so you know. There we go. Now the general invitation. Who do we got? Send. Workshop affiliated fixes. Now that's a bit of a letdown after Hanafuda. Pierce dice power +1. At the end of the scene, if all allies are alive, gain 1 strength. Next scene, if all other allies are dead, inflict 2 feeble on self instead. This passive ability is only active if the act started with 1 or more other allies. Huh. Also, holy shit. A price of 9. That's a good passive, but damn it costs much. Well, let's just go here and do the same. Initiate combat. Is this gonna be okay? We put it together correctly, right? It's a good opportunity to test our latest design. Is this gonna be okay? Blah blah blah. Why is everyone attacking Adam? Fuck him up, Adam. Which one is... Okay, I have to clash your ass. A little bit at least. You will make fine silk. Dodge and strike, and from the shadows. Not the most good outcome so far. Taking quite a bit of damage. Mutilate your ass. Clash win, boost. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Nothing. The fuck? Why didn't that work? At the start of each scene, 3 random pages and blah blah blah. There we go. That will work. Why literally is everyone attacking Adam? I'm just gonna break that one. Destructive impact. I'd rather use like 1 cruelty. Ah. Ah. Fuck. These guys are putting up more of a fight than Hanafuda and her team. Oh, right. The gun dice go first regardless. Okay, someone on my team died. Great. Discriminate shots. You're gonna go first anyway. I have 5, so I'm gonna YOLO your ass. Actually, no. I need something with a lot of coins here. I will end you. I like that. I hate CQC. My sleep schedule is getting worse. Hey, Endless, welcome. Well, maybe you shouldn't do the bad things. What recessions did I miss? Hanafuda, so far. You've missed Hanafuda, and that's about it. Okay, I gotta go headshot. Something I forgot to tell you last time, I think. Yes. I'm listening. When we did the full stop office reception. Yes. You know Argalia? The blue fuck, yes. Could I not switch the teams? No? Okay. While in development originally he was planned to be a woman. Not surprised. But he got changed to a man. Should have been a woman still. Would have been more interesting. Remaining acts. The funny thing, his design was not changed at all. Like... I mean... it works both ways, I guess. Let's show some firepower. No, how about you all go away? Me no want your firepower. You will commandeering this ass. There we go. Slash dice gain 1 to 3 power. Take to 5 damage when a slash attack does not connect. I'm not gonna forget the face, I promise. This time I'm not gonna forget the face. I swear. Not at all. You're getting mutilated. You're getting commandeered. Face. The art of rapid steps. Retaliate on your ass. Your daring decision again. That refine attack is so bullshit. Take 2 to... you know what, sure. Who has... You get some. Stop. No, not... Okay. This turn I need to kill this piece of shit. Yep. I couldn't kill the fucker in time. Win some clashes, I fucking beg of you. Don't get staggered. I forgot the face. What do you mean you get another speed? Can I unfuck this? I don't want to look at you anymore. Go away. Ah! I cannot see. There we go. I'm kind of eating ass right now. Yep. Okay, nice. Yeah, about that. How the fuck did why was Hanafuda so easy? I'm losing books left and right. Rusted chains. Well, look. This is what's gonna happen to the middle once they truly fall off. Needs to get a hold of the weak point, so don't complain too much. And get your shit together. There's no time to be complaining, is it? Needs to get a hold of their weak point, blah blah blah. Damn. No. I'm savage like that. Stop rolling max damage! So I'm not gonna forget the face. How about this? How about you eat that much ass? No, it was bad, but I clicked like half a second too late. At the start of the scene, each enemy is alert. Who has more slash? Well, technically, I'm gonna just give you the slash. You have higher potential slashes. Come on. Come on. Okay. The top one is almost done. Your shield, weight up on you. You cannot do anything. Unfortunate. But I can do this. I'll end you. Daring deceive on Wheelie? Wheelie now? How about you daringly kill that bad person? Is no one here doing their job? I'm doing my job. Trying to read, like a dumbass that I am. Shyness. Oh, when using a blah blah blah. Don't apply blade. Nice. There we go. There we go. I actually won one. Wait, there's another floor after this. Ah. Jikan. Who is Jikan? No idea. Jikan is right. If we fail this, our syndicate won't be safe. If we don't get this job done, Kurikuma clan's gonna chop off all our heads. If it's to get a hold of their weak point, blah blah blah. Shut up with the weak point. You're the weak point. You'll make fine silk. And you are going for the bullseye because I want to take this guy out. Nice. There we go, so far so good. Maybe this time I'm not gonna lose. Oh, I cannot. Can only target spotted this. Uh-huh. Look at this fascinating fabric. And then non-stop assault your ass. I guess I can endure you like that. Let's go. Deal stagger to everyone a little bit and heal our stagger. Good. That's what I needed. Going for bullseye. I want to make sure that this guy dies, so that should hit hard enough. But I'll also hit you. That will end you. And strong strike you. Nice. This can't be. Those bastards. Bastard cheated. Might as well Might as well have fought the Kurokuma head on. Oh, I have a feeling I will. I still need to meet the big titty lady in person. There we go. Where are we going? They wouldn't have survived either way. Might as well give us books if they're gonna die. True, but at the same time, you don't really die, right? You become a book. YOLO, motherfucker. You can't be serious. All of them won. Okay, one done. Two down. Nice. There we go. I won one. Lily Livered Chick. 5% chance to boost range stagger damage by +1. These upgrades are so ass. I cannot even. Burn books. Green Valpurgis pool, let's go! What is this? Jikan's page. Speed, Sublimate. Dice gain +1 power for every 5 stacks of bleed on self. Oh no. Oh no. This is another one of self-destructive ones. It would be just easier to pull out the passive out of it, in my opinion. But this refine attack is really powerful, what the fuck. Let's see. I do feel like some people here are in need of upgrades. These early general receptions are pretty much made for that. For what? For just getting shit? Getting your team set up? Useless key pages only useful for tributing passives. Yeah. Flip the table. I need some ones and zeros here. Fierce Onslaught is really good. Deflect is nice. There we go. I think that's gonna be nice. Let's see. Key page. Where is the bastard? Jikan. There we go. I forgot what skills I gave you. Gave you a little bit of everything. For now I don't even know what passives to give you. I guess I'll take Snipe. Not the worst opportunity. Now I can get something for 2. Good enough. Let's upgrade your ass. Who are you gonna be? I'm gonna give you libray. And give you another speed point from Jikan. And I'm gonna give you... If an ally has died, gain 2 strength at the end of each scene. No. I want to get Pierce. And get more lights. Yeah, there we go. Actually gotta give you combat pages here though. Nice commandeering. Flip the table. No, actually not head. Actually, I'll take headshots. But now I'm gonna take the I hate CQC. Where is hate CQC? Come on. Come on, where is I hate CQC, goddammit? There's I hate CQC and a wait up. There we go, nice. Now let's see, can I get these bastards again? Let's see if I can use you. I died to you twice, you assholes. That's more like it. I'm winning clashes. I staggered this bastard on the first turn. Wow. Using better fucking abilities is better? Who would have guessed? Not me. Why would I guess that? What? But you're gonna eat shit now. Damn. Who knew that using outdated pages made you weak? What a discovery. I know, right? Ow. 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 Upon successful blunt attack, inflict 1 bind and paralysis. Lower the minimum value of all dice by 1 and raise the maximum by 3. After every 3 clash wins, restore 1 light and gain 1 to 2 haste. Time to sacre your balls. Taste my flaming nuts. There we go. No. No. Okay, 1 dead. Good. Can I use that one? Now die. Alright. There you go. How about a fucking 4 price page, huh? You ass? Can't go on anymore. Good. Whoa, who would have guessed? I actually survived this without anyone dying. After eating shit 2 times in a row. Wow. 2% chance to boost stagger damage of each type by +1. Like, what is even the point of this? You don't even roll nearly enough dice per fight to get even a chance at this. No. Ah, just a purple. Not even a legendary. More refines though. I fucking love refines. These cards are bullshit. Let me just roll insanely high no matter what. Okay, I guess I should progress this. Okay, you get to choose which way we're going. Which of these four do you want to see tonight? Which of the stories are we gonna read today? At Mickey Mouse Clubhouse! Continue the row, probably. Okay, fine.
스승님, 차는 늘 드시던 대로 준비했습니다.
I've prepared your usual tea, master. Oh. Well, I wonder who this is. Haven't seen this character before. At all.
고맙네, 필립군.
Thank you, Philip. Master?
이런.
Good grief. This is what I must hear from my old friend.
오늘따라 차의
This tea has a strong aroma and taste today. I like it.
예.
Thank you for the compliment, sir.
오랜 친구의 소식.
What is the news you received from your old friend, if I may ask?
필립군.
Philip,
도서관에 대해 들어본 적 있나?
have you heard of the library?
예.
Yeah. Although, I know little about it other than it's an urban legend.
얼마 전
It has recently been exalted to an urban plague, and it appears that the Zwei Section 6 fell victim to it.
그렇다면
Then, the old friend of yours is...
그래, 월터.
Yes, it's Walter.
친구도 도서관에서
He seems to have fallen in the library.
못난 친구야.
Foolish old
그렇게
pal.
위로 올라가려 발버둥 치다가
He struggles so much trying to rise up the ranks, and yeah, this is how it ends.
안타깝네요.
I'm sorry for your loss.
같은 치바의 동기.
I heard he was your colleague back in the Zwei.
상심이 크시겠어요.
It must be heartbreaking.
상심이 크긴 무슨.
My heart's unscathed, boy.
전부터 늘
I was never fond of Walter.
예?
Pardon?
그릇이 작은 친구.
He didn't quite have the potential to be a capable man. He seemed clever, but his thoughts were one-dimensional.
게다가 말끝마다 물음표.
And his habit of making rhetorical questions. Goodness, how was that annoying?
그런데
Although I suppose he did have some talent, seeing as he managed to stay in Section 6 without getting demoted further. Perhaps it was save a fare on mere luck.
이놈의 지긋지긋한 쌍화차 냄새.
Oh, the hottie, you see.
진한데.
I'm sick of the smell of Shanghua cha. It's even stronger today.
어서 오세요, 선배.
Hello, Sunbae.
필립. 아주
Hey,
날마다
Philip.
쌍화차 타는
Look,
실력이
looks like you're getting better at making tea day by day, huh?
그렇다네.
He certainly is.
말아주는 솜씨가 요해.
Philip is an expert when it comes to brewing Shanghua cha.
나도 제대로 한번 배워서 아내에게 타줘야겠어.
Maybe I should learn from him so that I can make some for my wife.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
무슨 그런 묘한 표정으로 웃어?
Cut it out with that awkward smile. You didn't join our office to make tea all day.
유나야.
Now, Philip has shown excellent results in the field as well. He's become a proud grade 5 fixer now. If his Sanghua expertise counted toward the grade evaluations, he would have easily become a grade 1 and gotten a color too. Yes, if he were to receive a color, perhaps it would be a bright yellow, much like the hue of this egg yolk floating atop the tea. Ugh. Tea with
No, I'm good, thank you.
It's also the color of forsythia, my favorite flower.
스승님,
Please stop with the silly jokes, Master. Philip needs a trusty role model.
모르겠어요. 어쨌든 천의 반을 의뢰는 마무리하고
Don't diss it
왔습니다.
till you try it. No, I'm good. I'm perfectly good. I'm already a picky eater normally. This is too much. I haven't tried it either, but still, don't diss it. No, I'm good. No, I'm gonna diss it. If I know that I'm not gonna like it, then I don't need to try it to know that I'm not gonna like it. Anyway, I've taken care of the request regarding the 1,000 needles.
대단해요, 선배.
Wow, you're impressive, Sunbei.
도시 전설 의뢰도 해결하시고
Solving an urban legend class request all on your own.
마지막에는 위험했어.
It was kinda dangerous at the end.
몰라도
I don't know where they got it, but they started merging into one using a brainstem focus resonator. Damn, she is hot. The building started melting, needles kept pouring out of that lump like crazy. People struck by those needles started exploding, creating chaos.
죽는 줄
It
알았다고.
was awful.
게다가 그 배우는
And the culprit behind that was it yesterday's promise, as expected?
맞아요.
Yeah, that seemed to be the case.
솔직히 믿을 수는
Honestly, didn't want to believe it, but it looks like magic really does exist.
없지만 바늘마다
Strange
이상한
symbols
분열
and
같은 게
stuff were
새겨졌다고.
carved on every needle.
그리고 그런
Haven't even
신박한
heard of any other
것들도
amplification device that can do that, not from my knowledge at least.
제가 아는 선에서는요.
Still, you've dealt with it and came back alive. You are the pride of our office, Yuna.
Yeah, she's awesome. I'm liking her. I like her blasé attitude about coffee and having a hand in her pocket, and oh my god, I like her.
어째
You know, the horny is starting to wake up again. You know, I started the stream pretty much immediately after waking up, so, you know, I was a little bit, you know, parts of me was still asleep, but now the horny is waking up again. It feels like I'm the only working member, though.
게다가 사무소는 두
Monthly rent is rather intimidating since our office is in the nest.
의뢰비로는 부족한 거 아시죠?
You know, the request I just did won't be enough to cover it, right?
No need to worry about our financial situation. I received a request that could keep us afloat for 3 months.
Let's go back to sleep. Let it go back to sleep. No. Once it's awake, it is awake.
도시 질병급이라도 돼요.
Is that an urban plague class job or something? It is indeed.
도시
An urban plague?
질병이요?
What do you mean? How am I supposed to let it go back to sleep when we have her right here? What is it about? Is our office going on alone? Is our office going along? Speak. It's the library.
Try contacting the Wedge office, but they seem to be busy with their own work. Thus, we'll be taking care of it by ourselves for now. Besides, this request was directly assigned to us by the Zwei Association.
One thing I want to note about Salvador, he's old. Like, he's proper gray hair, old man mustache, kind of old. This is a fucking rarity in the city. The fact that he is in the fixer business and made it this far, that is quite an achievement, I gotta say. And she is hella cute. Fear the old in the profession where people die young. Yeah, good quote. No idea where it's from, but correct.
아무래도 전투에 능통한 사무소가 필요한 모양이야.
Perhaps they deem that they need an office proficient in combat for this job.
알겠어요. 그럼
Got it. I'll make some calls then.
부탁하네 유나야.
Please do, Yuna.
저에게는
This is gonna be my first time handling an urban plague class case.
그렇지
Me
필요.
neither. I took it from a YouTuber. Close enough. Good enough. It doesn't matter who said the quote, what matters is the meaning behind it.
That is true, Philip.
도시 질병급 의뢰는.
I know this is your time with an urban plague class request, but try to loosen up a bit.
나나 유나 양을 보고 배우는.
Think of it as a learning experience. Watch how I or Yuna act on the field.
Salvador was also my reason of loving great swords.
저처럼 영감님 집에서 홈파티라도 하자고.
Man has a sword longer than himself. What the fuck? God, my mind is running through so many things looking at her. She's the kind to be like, you know, affectionately annoyed. She will roll her eyes at you at every opportunity she gets. But if we get this job done, why don't we throw a party at our house like last time, Gramps?
유나야. 어디 가서
You surely have ways to get yourself fed, Yuna.
제가 한
You know how much I love to eat, don't you, Gramps?
요리 솜씨도 끝내줘.
And your cooking is awesome too.
홈파티인가요?
House party, huh?
왜 그리 울상이야, 필리?
Why the long face, Philip?
사건을 맡아서
Got too nervous to take on an urban plague?
아니에요.
It's nothing.
뭐 아니면 됐어.
Well, alright then. I'll be preparing first.
필립군.
Philip,
일이 끝나면
how about a small conversation between the two of us once this job is done?
네?
Sure.
고민이 있는 것으로
It
보였지만
seemed as if you had concerns in your mind.
알겠습니다.
Understood, sir.
저 할아범은 아직도 해결
Ah,
수술을 하고 계시죠?
that Gramps is still doing fixer work.
아는 사람?
You know him?
별건 아니고
It's nothing
예전에 몇
huge.
번
I came across him a few times in the past and owed him some favors.
잔뼈가 굵은 해결사기도 하고
And he's one of the veterans too.
꽤 전에
He made his
했지만
bones
젊었을 때 연기
to
현장에서
a degree in the smoke war when he was younger.
해결사 중 하나야.
확실히 인맥이 꽤 넓은 것
He
같아.
did seem to have many connections.
뭐 그때에 비하면
Although he's washed up now,
지금은 나처럼
just like me.
모르지만
너보다 잘 나가는
He seems to be faring much better than you though.
꼭 그렇게
Oh, did you really have to stab me with those facts?
내부는 꽤 그럴싸하네.
The interior is pretty sick.
심야의 최장버그
Reminds me of a factory we raided as a part of the Midnight Pancreas Burgers request. Midnight Pancreas Burgers? The fuck does that mean? The fuck do you mean pancreas burgers? Why pancreas? Why is that the thing that you go? You know what? It's fine.
제발 좀. 그 사건을
Please, I don't even want to be reminded of that case. And I'm not seeing any similarities here.
그 공장도
I mean, that factory was also pretty clean and moody for a place where terrible things.
Philip,
I thought the name is pretty self-explanatory. Midnight Pancreas Burgers. Self-explanatory? Okay, endless. Be a dear and explain to me, what the fuck does that mean? It's okay, I'm waiting. What does the incident of midnight pancreas burgers imply? What was happening there? Hmm? Go on. I'm waiting. Is it just a chain of restaurants, perhaps? Why midnight? Why pancreas? Why burgers? Were people eating burgers? I don't think I will. Uh-huh, I see. I see.
아까 마신 쌍화차를 다시 개원할 뻔했다네.
I always got to retaste the Sanghua cha I drank a bit ago.
죄송합니다.
Sorry, sir.
환영합니다, 손님.
Oh, as in like that was so fucking gross he almost threw up. I get it. Greetings, dear guests.
반갑네. 분명 자네가 엔젤라겠군.
A pleasure to meet you. You must.
A pleasure to meet you. You must be Angela.
예,
Yes,
이곳의
I am the director and librarian of my role's namesake.
자네를 죽이려면
Tell me,
어떻게 해야
what should we do to kill you?
저도 궁금하네요.
I'd like to know that as well.
그렇군. 재밌는 놈.
I see. You have the capability for casual banter.
스승님, 말
Let's
길게
cut the chat short, shall we, Master?
엔젤라야.
Now, Angela,
많은
do not
죽음을
hope to meet a peaceful end after ruining your hands in so much blood.
피차
I
마찬가지로.
believe the same can be said of you.
그럼
May you find your book in this place, then. Salvador Una Philip. At the start of the act, 3 random allies gain 2 protection. 3 random allies, huh? I wonder who. On a successful hit, deal +1 to 2 stagger damage if the target has burn. Alright, I need to go buy stuff. Okay, enjoy buying stuff. I'm gonna speedrun through every Philip part as fast as possible. Here we go. It's okay. At the end of each scene, gain 3 strength if no other allies are present. When inflicting burn using combat pages, apply +1 additional stack. Gain power by double the current emotion level, up to level 1. When inflicting burn using combat pages, apply +1 additional stack. This is gonna suck. Well, let's give it a shot, I guess. With my skills, I suppose I can impede them at least. Don't expect to get away scot-free. Let's strike first before the opponents start attacking. This is turn-based combat. Don't think you can do that, girl. The sooner I can get rid of the old man, the better. I got hit quite hard. Me no likey that. Okay. I'm gonna indiscriminate shots your ass and hate CQC your ass. You're getting retaliated. Clashed, clashed, clashed. Not clashed. Grandpa almost got destroyed. To make sure you're gone, Gramps. Commandeering against your ass. There's no need for all of us to share the same fate. Watch for the right timing and run away. The situation isn't looking good. Bonix XX. No, this can't be. It's unexpected. Okay, I gotta focus everything I've got on his ass. You're gonna attack the one guy who is... Screw you then. That's what, 7... Not strong enough. I can't take any more of this. I'll be fine, don't worry about us and just run. Ah, well. Frankly dislike how I'm becoming numb to witnessing death. Yeah, not the most enjoyable experience now, is it? And she booked. Hope he can do fine by himself. Well, curtain call for the reception of the Dawn office. Hot-blooded brawler. Wow.
알아보면 나이를 먹어서도 여전하구만.
Graham still hasn't changed after so many years.
상대는 너를 알아보지 못한 것
He didn't seem to recognize you though. Fixers meet so many people in their lives, it's pretty much impossible to remember them all.
대단한 거지.
And Gramps knows even more people than most fixers, so there's no way he can recount everyone he'd met. Not like he needs to, though. And he's old, so his memory probably got shaky.
그럼 너는 왜 안
Why didn't you say to him that you knew him then? I just didn't want to make a scene. Giving him the time of day would only make both of us uncomfortable. Imagine walking up to your enemy in battle and saying, "Hi there! We were friends like 3 years ago, remember?" It'd be awkward for sure, and bothersome too.
그렇게 맺고 끊음이 확실한 거 싫진 않아.
I don't dislike how you try not to leave any loose ends in relationships. I guess so. I gave up caring about bonds long ago. And as I say from time to time, you never know when anyone will backstab you in this world, even those who you casually joke with. Gramps knew that better than anyone, I'm sure. I can do the spider bud. What do we got? Ah, yes. I never really noticed it since I had to be careful not to step on its offspring, but man, it looks gross. Oh right, they are still people from lobotomy. Right, all of them. So they remember working with this piece of shit. Yeah, nasty. It never even comes down unless someone hurts its babies. It was merciless, but it still loved its children. We never know when we'll find another prey. Let us reserve this one. Growing children are always hungry. Okay, what's your passive? Track. Target foes that have killed an ally. The hunt begins. Become active and target foes for 2 scenes after an ally dies. Dinner time. Targets foes with a cocoon status effect. Okay, I will hit you. Okay, I cannot attack you. You will only become active after I kill children. Gotcha. I will wait up. I will daring decision this one. And I'll end you this one. I cannot wait to get AoE attacks. That would be so nice. Stop rolling max damage, you ass. I forgot the face again, like an idiot. Okay, the bottom right and top left are almost down, so that's good. Here's onslaught. Dodge and strike. I cannot do daring decisions, so I'll struggle against this one. And I will gamble against you. Unless... There we go. That one is staggered. And that one is staggered. Nice. I'm back. How did Dawn Office treat you? They got their ass handed to them very easily. Somehow the general invitation one was the most difficult one. The Dawn office ate shit very fast. So, yeah. That was nice. Still cannot do daring decision. Out of rapid bullshit. Fierce onslaught. And you just gotta attack everything they can. Ow. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Oh no, the spider is mad. I don't feel so happy about this. It feels like I just ruined a family. Really now? Who could have guessed? Should be fine. Ow. Why'd you stagger me? It wasn't nice. What the fuck are these spiders made out of? This is serious bullshit. They're made of cogito. I wasn't asking that. It was more in relation to why the hell are they so chunky? Of abnormality juice. Thanks. That's exactly what I needed to know. Appreciate you a lot for that answer. I'm always happy to help. Yeah, totally. I believe you, yeah? Nice. When using a page, all block dice on that page gain power equal to the number of defensive dice on said page. I guess I'll give you this. I'm gonna tank with you. I cannot tank with you because it always attacks the one that it wants to attack. Right. God, the cards I'm getting are so ass. No, it's not attacking at all? Wow. Well, that's a GG. Eat my ass. First try. That wasn't that bad. Like, why were random ass fixes from some random, like, office much more powerful than Dawn Office, than the Abnormality, than anything? I do not understand. I like how quiet and peaceful this floor can be. And the librarians here seem calm and collected, just like you are, Hod. You don't get it. They're affiliated to a workshop. That doesn't mean shit. I'm affiliated with Twitch. I don't think I can take on a lot of people in hand-to-hand combat. Especially if those people have power of abnormalities on their side. Hey, Roland. They may seem meek and quiet, but when they work hard. I rely on them a lot. And I'm relying on my librarians quite a bit too. What are you guys doing anyway, all gathered up here? Doesn't seem like you're sorting books. Well, is Twitch a workshop? Kinda, could be, I don't know. Depends on your definition. We were having a meetup of our book discussion club. We pick a book that catches our attention, read it, and then talk about it. Not exactly the kind of meetups the librarians on my floor would like to have. I'm guessing your librarians are all gladly joining in with you then? Yeah, they are. They're helping me out with this more passionately than I expected. I was thinking of at least some of them would protest out of laziness. Imagine if you asked Nedzich to join. He'd have run away before the meetup could even start. You've got that right. He totally would. Still, I can tell things have changed from the past. What was that just now? Did you see my mouse not wanting to move in this direction? What? Huh? I used to have similar meetups back in Lobotomy Corp, you see. Really? I suppose those weren't the peaceful book club meetings you have now. You're right. I ran a counseling program with my employees. They were always living in fear of abnormalities if they were lucky enough to survive. I wanted to be of help somehow. But back then I imposed myself and my ideas on them too hard. If the employees seemed ever so slightly uncomfortable with counseling, I'd beat myself up over it and let the wound fester inside of me. I was upset that no one understood my goodwill. Sorry to say this, but past you sounds like a tiring one to deal with. I mean, nah, Hod is a cutie. She did nothing wrong. I know, right? I think so too. All the things I did to help others weren't really out of goodwill or anything. I was just seeking consolation for myself. I wanted forgiveness for the misdeed I committed in my first life. By being helpful to others somehow. So, did you get to be a helpful person? No. There's no way I'd actually be of any help with that kind of mindset. I even tried enkephalin. Enkephalin, huh? The pressure must have been serious if you started doing drugs. Despite everything I tried, I couldn't find salvation anywhere. She was so in her head, so deep in it, to the point where she was just like, damn, even drugs are not doing it for me. It's like, how bad must you fall? Nedzich was really high on enkephalin the entire time though. Man was swimming in the green. Nothing I did could liberate me from the fact I was a bad person and a sinner. She said the word, the sinner.
엔젤
13th sinner confirmed? Hard to be the number 13 to add on, like, whatever? And then you almost had the chance to take that weight off your mind, but Angela foiled that in the end.
맞아.
Yeah,
정말 그랬어.
that's how it went.
엔젤라가 우리를 가로막을 때도 들은 생각이
Even when Angela was standing in our way, I was only thinking about myself. Selfish, wasn't I?
이번에야말로 속죄할 수
This
있어.
was my one and only chance to finally repent once and for all, but it all came to naught. It's silly, I know. I was still too stupid to realize it then.
하나의 행동만으로
That you can't just become a good person through a good deed or two.
없다는 걸. 행동이 아니라
What really matters is the mindset that prompts you to do such deeds.
심경의 변화가 생긴 계기라.
And how do you run into that realization?
음,
Well, I learned it after talking to my librarians face to face and holding lots of meetups like this, ironically enough.
지금처럼 여러 모임을 열다 보니 알았어. 이번 독서 토론
He carefully suggested having these book club meetups too.
롤랑 말처럼
Like you said,
마음에 들어하지
a few
않는
librarians
사람이
didn't like the idea at first.
하지만
But when I explained why I wanted to hold this meetup and how I felt, they warmed up to it. And it helped me out with enthusiasm.
방법이나 행동이
It wasn't
중요한
about the
것보다
method or action itself.
마음을 부딪혀가는 것이
I realized that we should lay our hearts out in the open and let our thoughts come confront each other.
결과적으로는 좋은 현상이네.
All's well that ends well,
그러게 말이야.
for sure. Maybe
혹시
Angela looked
엔젤라가
forward to
이런
this
걸
outcome?
기대한 걸까?
Not sure if our prideful Miss Library Director had the delicacy
배려를 했을까나?
to set up a plan so considerate.
그래서
I think I'm going to confront her for real this time.
제대로 부딪혀볼 거야.
무엇을?
For what exactly?
나의 마음과
I'll face Angela and let her know what I think.
엔젤라에게
Which is, you didn't answer the question.
꽤나 큰 용기가 필요할 걸.
It's going to take some courage.
맞아.
You're right.
아직도 엔젤라는
Angela still feels a bit distant and scary to me, but I'll try to approach her nonetheless.
그래도 다가가 볼 거야.
나도 옆에서
And I'll be rooting for you from the sidelines when the time comes.
상황이 안 좋아지면
You might end up losing your limbs again if things don't go well. Are you gonna be okay with that?
물론
From a distance, of course.
롤랑도 나 같은
You're a
걱정이네.
coward just like me, aren't you, Roland?
겁쟁이끼리 용기.
Well, hey, birds of a feather flock together. Let's be both brave together as cowards. Yeah,
응원 고마워.
thanks for the encouragement, Roland. Floor of Literature Realization level up. One assistant librarian's awoken. You now have access to new abnormality pages. The emotion level threshold has increased to level 4. A new assignment has been added. What is the pages? Cocoon, single ally. On hit, if the dice rolled maximum value, inflict 1 to 2 paralysis, bind, and fragile next scene. That is insanely good, what the fuck? That is so good! On hit against a staggered enemy, all allies recover 2 to 4 HP. That is also good. What the hell? Why is this one so much better than the other ones? Enemies lose 1 power in clashes against the selected librarian. Upon winning a clash, inflict 1 bind and fragile next scene at a 50% chance. So, I wanted to ask one small thing about the game, right? I know that there is the whole ego synchronization thing, right? Synchronizing with the anomaly, blah blah blah. Is that only a thing that you can do with specific abnormalities, or am I just... or I don't know what I'm supposed to do to make that happen? Porcubus. Wait, Porcubus? Oh my god, why Porcubus? Porcubus is the one that is like, you know, You start feeling so good and so nice until your head explodes, right? Is that the one? I think that's the one. Yep. Some employees would wait for their turn to visit Dead Things Containment all day. There was nothing ecstatic about seeing a line of headless corpses, though. Ego synchronization has some special egos do once you unlock egos. Okay. It's not as violent as others, and I heard it can give unimaginable happiness too. Yep. Okay, so it's not a thing I can do yet. Come unto me, I'll liberate you from all kinds of pain. No, I think I'm good. Thorns, granting happiness. On hit, give the target 2 positive emotion coins. Fluttering, take no damage from ranged pages. Okay, fuck me. Unbearable pleasure. At the start of each scene, characters restore 1 light for each page of pleasure in their hand. On hit, if the target has 3 pages of pleasure, deal 20 damage and exhaust those pages. Okay, I can still win clashes with the pages. I do not like how it laps. Guess I'll take that. The sooner I stagger it, the better. I will fight you. I will fight you. Not gonna use another page there. And I think I'm gonna hit you with this. Yeah, that's good. At the start of each scene, 3 random pages gain Pebble. I guess I'll take that. Go away. I'm gonna hit you with this, I guess. It's not using any skills, like, but what am I meant to do? Like... Fuck it, YOLO. I now noticed that the pillars in the background were people with their heads exploded. I mean, they don't look like the heads are exploded. Unless we're talking like specifically a chunk, the upper chunk. But I guess I can see what you mean. On a one-sided attack, inflict 1 feeble and disarm next scene, 50% chance. Well, then... These fights are way too easy. Okay, let's see what we got.
오늘은 술 냄새가 안 나는데?
You don't reek of alcohol today. What's up?
안 마셨거든요.
Because I didn't drink.
오늘만은
I just wanna stay sober today. Hmm? What's gotten into you?
들었길래
술을
You look pretty sad to miss out on the chance to drink.
이런.
Whoops. Wasn't that noticeable?
특별한 날이거든요.
Well, today's a special day.
오늘은 제가
The day I died and perished from this world.
그래?
Really?
지금이 며칠?
What's the date again?
여기 있다 보니
It's hard to keep track of time staying here. The date doesn't really matter.
바로 지금
It's this exact moment I'm commemorating.
날이거든요. 첫 번째 삶에서
I learned all about the life and death of Giovanni, my first incarnation.
그런 의미였구만.
That's what you meant there.
롤랑은 톱니교단 사람들이
Do you think the followers of the Church of Gears are a bunch of fools, Roland?
삶의 의미를 어떻게든
You mean how they're so desperate to find meaning in their lives, going so far as to join a cult?
멍청하다고 생각하진 않아.
Nah, I don't think they're stupid. They're just pitiful.
저도 그렇게 생각해요.
That's what I think too.
전 부모님 없이
I
살았어요.
grew up without anyone to call parents.
나도 그래.
Same here. I was raised by my grandma. Had a rough childhood.
전 둥지에서 태어나
I was born in a nest and got left in an orphanage without even knowing who my parents were.
아마 뒷골목 어디
I'd have died already if it was the back streets.
운 좋게 둥지에서 태어나 운 나쁘게
I was lucky to be born in a nest, and unlucky to have lost my parents so early.
어디 둥지였으려나?
What nest was it?
K사 둥지였어요.
K-Corp. I wouldn't have guessed that it was K-Corp, based on how green you are. Of course it's K-Corp. It's just funny to me that, you know, K-Corp is now in my mind forever associated with red due to the whole ampules, that, you know, those green guys in suits with paddles. That lady at the end who is like, you know, a total bitch torturing people, but she's like also kind of hot. That one? Yeah. Everything is green. Too green.
무난하다고 들은 둥지 중 하나군.
That's one of the more decent ones I've heard.
네,
Yeah.
실제로 평탄했어요.
My life was pretty smooth. slightly more unfortunate than the others, and slightly luckier than others.
굶으며 자란
I
것도
never really
아니고
starved or
괴롭힘을
got bullied by
겪고 자란
anyone.
것도 아니에요. 어떤 자극도 없는
It was a sheltered life,
상태에서 살아온 거예요.
free from any outside influence.
아무 의미 없이
All I did was breathe in that shelter
그게 너무
without
당연한
meaning.
줄 알았거든요.
I thought it was the natural thing to do.
전부 저와 같은
Everyone
얼굴을
else had the same expression as mine.
학교에서나 거리에서나
In the school or on the streets, all the people in the nest made the same face.
뭐 초점을 잃은
Lost focus, spacing out, and staring into empty places.
맞아요.
Mm-hmm.
정말 그랬어요.
You're spot
이렇게
on.
살아가다 저렇게
I figured
떠나는
life
거야.
just comes and goes.
그렇게 숨만 쉬며 살던 중 제가
I kept living
인생
a
처음
monotonous
보는 그
life
사람을 만난
until I met someone with a face I'd never seen before.
오,
Oh,
그게 너의
I'm guessing you met your first love.
그런가 봐요.
I suppose.
정확히는 지오반니의
It was
첫사랑이지만
Giovanni's first love, to be exact.
거리
She
한복판에서
was giving a passionate speech in the middle of the street, even though no one paid attention to her.
그 사람이 말하는
I
내용은
barely understood what she was saying, actually.
귀에 하나도 안 들어왔어요. 다만
All I could think about was how brilliant and alive a person could be.
첫눈에 반했구만.
Love at first sight, eh?
그 사람은
She went on about how she'll change this world and its people.
열심히 말했어요. 그리고 도와줄
And she was looking for recruits to join her cause.
웃기지 않아요?
Isn't it funny?
누가 둥지 안에서
Who in the nest would want to give up their comfortable life for research like that, really?
넌 참여했고
And yet you did.
맞아요.
True.
지오반니 같은
Maybe she
사람이
went on to
얻어 걸리는
out into the
것을
street expecting to run into someone like Giovanni.
그녀의 이름은
Her name was
카르멘이었어요.
Carmen.
카르멘.
Carmen, huh?
카르멘이 보람에 가득
Whenever I
찬
saw Carmen brimming with joy and pride for her cause, I felt alive too.
계속
I wanted to stay with her forever.
있어요. 하지만
Oh, she probably just saw me as a good friend or colleague and nothing more.
혹은 동료였을 뿐 짝사랑이
Ah, the heart-rending agony of unrequited love.
저는 그래도
It
상관없었어요.
didn't matter to me that much.
이대로
I was
살아갈 수만
content with living on like that.
좋겠다고 생각했거든요. 하지만
But
그래. 그 연구
then
중에
tragedy befalls the research team, right?
맞아요.
Yep.
천천히
Slowly,
연구에 진전은 없고
progress of our research stagnated and Carmen gradually lost her liveliness.
그리고
And then, when a kid named Enoch died during an experiment,
그녀 안에서
it's as if something within her snapped.
전 뭐라도 힘을
I
주고
wanted to
싶었어요.
cheer her up somehow, but seeing Carmen's lethargic face scarred me so much, it's like I was erased from the world.
그리고 카르멘은
And Carmen ended her own life soon after that.
비극이군. 충격이 컸겠어.
That sure sounds tragic. Must have shocked you hard.
받아들이지 못한 건
I could take it
아니었어요.
somewhat well. I was actually pretty calm about it.
누구보다 생기 있던
I
사람
thought even the person who was more alive than anyone could meet such an early and miserable end.
전 연구실을 떠나지
I
않고
decided to stay in the laboratory to help out with completing the research Carmen started.
희망을 놓지 않는
Her colleagues were still there,
남아있었고
and they didn't lose hope just yet.
그리고 어느 날 카르멘을 살릴 수
Then one day, they said we might possibly be able to save Carmen.
그냥 지나칠 수 없는 이야기야.
A tempting offer, wasn't it?
그렇죠.
It wasn't.
그리고
대가가 따라.
I'm guessing it came at a price.
영영 깨어나지
It was a
못한
risky
무모한
experiment.
실험이었어요.
The subject could slip into a permanent coma if it went wrong.
누구도 선뜻 나서지
No one was willing to
못했지만
participate,
전 덤덤하게
so I
참가한다고
volunteered to be the subject.
했어요. 실험이 성공해서
Carmen coming back would have been the ideal outcome, but even if it failed, then I ended up sleeping forever.
그것대로
I was
좋았어요.
okay with that.
카르멘이 사라진
In a
삶에서
world without Carmen, I
지오반니
lost my light anyway.
잃었거든요. 그래서 전
So I can understand people taking desperate measures to find meaning in their lives,
사람들을
like the Church of Gears we recently saw.
저도 마찬가지로 죽을지도 모르는
I participated in an experiment that could get me killed for a similar reason, and its result was
실패했군.
a failure, huh?
네,
Yep.
전 두 번째
Then I was given a second life. Woke up in lobotomy corp as Nedzich.
삶에 대한 집착 따위는
Even though I had already abandoned all attachment to life before I died.
그리운
In the
목소리가
midst of confusion, I could hear a nostalgic voice.
살아가라고 하더라고요.
It told me to try and live on.
그래도 여러
After all those twists and turns, I finally got here.
이어갈 것이라는
Now with the fearlessness to keep on living.
기특하구만.
That's a commendable spirit, Neds.
그리고 이제 그저 숨만
And now, I
쉬는
want to actually live, rather than just barely exist while doing nothing but breathe.
그럴 기회가 생긴다면요.
If I get the chance to, that is.
어쩌면 이번에는 가능할지도 모르겠다는
I'm
생각이
starting to
들어요.
think it might actually be possible this time around.
세상은 생각보다
The world is bigger than I
넓은 것
expected,
같지만
and it has lots of hideous sides.
분명 있는 것 같거든요.
But there certainly is beauty to be found.
술을 줄창 마시던
I
것도
guess your drinking habit was a coping mechanism to get you through each day.
맞아요.
Pretty much.
그래도
I do enjoy alcohol for what it is, though.
나도 그래.
Same for me.
이제 한
I feel like a drink now. Shall we?
좋지.
I'm all for it.
기념해보자고.
Cheers for the day. Extra assistant librarians awoken. You now have access to new abnormality pages. Let's see what we got. On a successful pierce attack, inflict 1 thrill to the target. Against targets with 3 plus thrill, deal 2 to 7 bonus damage and stagger damage, then remove all stacks of thrill. I mean, the issue is that it only works if you can attack the same person a lot. Not good for AoE. Oh, now I actually get the visual representation of how the person's head explodes. Dice power plus 1. Reduce maximum stagger resist by 50. Now it's time for my head to burst. Good day. And it's just the feels of really exploded heads. You are right. When hit, recover 2 to 4 stagger resist if the character isn't staggered. For all allies, huh? That's just good. Laughing powder is so good, actually. It is. It's just free stagger recovery. Real good. Even though, like, the other one... library. Echoes from Beyond. Deal 5 to 10 stagger to all enemies and recover 5 to 10 on allies. Echoes from Beyond is better, I think, than Laughing Powder. Actually, wait, no, when hit. Oh, when hit. Oh, this is so... Oh, no. Okay, I didn't read that part. Or if I read it, I'm a fucking idiot. Laughing Powder is good. Like, Laughing Powder can just prevent you from getting staggered provided the enemy has low enough damage. It either slows down the stagger or negates it completely. Damn, that is good, what the fuck? Also, it's still weird to me that we're, you know, only here so far. So far we only have Keter, Nedzij, Hod, Yesod, Malkith. There is still, what, 4 or 5 others? This is essentially just the first floor, right? We have Tiferet, we still have Tiferet to go, we have the... brain. The hot mommy. The muscle mommy, the one I want to lick the abs of. Please, Gebera. 5 other floors missing, yes. Gebera. What the fuck was the other one? Yesod, Nedzich. I mean, there is Hawkma, Bina. Chesed. Thank you, Chesed. Yes, Chesed. I suppose I should outfit this person with stuff as well. If the character discards a page... If an ally has died, gain 2 strength at the end of each scene. That's meh. Slash damage +2, pierce damage -1. Maybe? Damn, these old pages don't have a lot of shit on them, do they? Let's give you speed from Jikan. I want to build you to be slash. I'm gonna give you these ones. Yep. Combat pages, advanced search, slash, and a little bit of bleed. Head to head. Rampage. Beyond the Shadow. Blade Whirl. Flank Attack. Overpower. Now we remove the bleed requirement. We shove Refine in. Let's see. Let's see. Inflict 1 bleed to self next scene, restore 1 light. That is good. I'll take that one. And let's see. I need another, like, low price. Fierce Onslaught is not too bad, but I don't like Discard. Come on, are there no good cards? Surely there are good cards. I guess I'll just keep it fresh. There we go. Invitation. Well, let's go for this one. This is gonna lead us to the place of love, isn't it? The town of love. I don't wanna, but alright. Okay. Yep. Confirm, the Molorov is boarding the train. You made sure to attach the observation device on them? Bono, how's the observation going? Darlok's helping me out, but it ain't easy. I hope we can find some leads at least. I know it's a bit late to ask this, but are you sure this job is a trusty one? How many times should I say that we can get 200 million on right away through an untraceable route? It's a deal offered by Kane office, so we can probably trust this. I don't trust like that. There isn't the problem here. If we get caught trying to uncover the secrets of a singularity, we're done for. No insurance is gonna protect us. I understand that you're scared because R Corp has W Corp's back, but we aren't gonna quit here, are we? We wouldn't be here if we could. The warp train is departing in 5 minutes. Seriously, I'm really not feeling this. Does it even make sense that we can track the cause and effect of everything with some weird observation device we sneaked onto them? It's the device Kane office gave us. They said it's invaluable with only a few copies of it in the city. And we verified its performance ourselves. I know this city has all kinds of bizarre technology, but I still doubt anything can be this convenient. Motherfucker, you're cosplaying as Doc Ock from Spider-Man. Shut the fuck up. I understand this city has a lot of kinds of bizarre technology. Look at yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. Look at your friend here. Look at this girl camera thing creature that has been created. You dare say a single fucking word about technology? I'm sorry, what? Hey, the train's heading off. Okay, we just need to wait 10 seconds now. 9, 8. The casualty, whatever recording device is working for now. 7, wait. Something's not right. They're missing. We can't observe them anymore. Gone missing aside a warp train? It hasn't even arrived at its destination yet. I knew there was something off with this device. I told you it can't be possible for any technology to be this convenient. Don't put the blame on the device. It's not broken. It's still working, see? Something must have happened inside the train. Maybe there was a problem with singularity? Or maybe they noticed the device and rigged it? It's not so easily manipulable. And they definitely weren't capable of doing that. You never know. It could be W Corp sending a jamming signal to prevent its singularity from being leaked. And the Kane office hadn't made any preliminary research before giving us this request. This is driving me crazy. We're doing this sham job for 200 million on. Stop whining, will you? It could have something to do with this. This thing has the books of the Mueller office listed on it like it knows what we were doing. That can be. Not even a minute has passed since they disappeared. The library. Yeah, I heard of it. All the fixers and syndicates have been talking about it these days. So what's the plan? Are we gonna head to that bizarre place? We don't have any other way. Even if 200 million on is on the line, I don't want to risk my life. Going there won't guarantee success either. We might be able to see what happened on the train if we read their books. I just hope things don't get screwed even further. Things are about to get screwed even further. There really are people trying to investigate singularities. Duh, of course. It can bring tremendous amounts of money. I'm pretty sure Elcorp put a lot of effort into keeping this singularity secret too. The eco-friendly energy company founded after the smoke war. We were freed from that suffocating smoke thanks to your corp. Didn't I tell you already? All I did was recite the script trapped underground. Can a singularity be stolen if its secrets are exposed? Nah, that's not how it works. Those guys are probably just looking for some clues to how the singularity functions so they can sell that info to another wing or a big syndicate. After that, the party with the secrets will use that to extort money and stuff from the wing. Singularities are patented, so it's too risky to just use them even if you know how to make it work, especially since those patents are all managed by the head. It's all about money in the end. Anyway, I'm kinda curious about what happened to that warp train. Let us receive our guests first. I can't seem to make clear observations of this place either. The result can be seen, but not the process. It's just like the distortion, the talk of the town lately. What a bother.
환영합니다, 손님.
Greetings, dear guests.
어떻게 어금니 사무소의 책을 가지고 있는
How did you get the Book of Muller office?
분명
And we're supposed to be in the warp train. For only a few seconds.
과연
Well,
어떻게 했을까요?
how we did it? How did we do it, I wonder?
특이점을 파헤치는
Unraveling the
많은
secrets of the library must come with a heavy price, like how digging into the principles of singularities is a laborious affair, no? That was a stupid question from us. I have no idea what's going on. If the library and its books are just as mysterious as the singularities, then hopefully they're worth just as much.
부디
May you find your book in this
찾으실
place.
수 있기를.
Dialogue. On a successful hit, deal 1 to 2 bonus damage if the target has paralysis. Bzz, bzz. I don't know why, but Dalek, kinda cute. Oh, I can only use 3 this turn. Okay. Then if I can only use 3, then I'm gonna go with these 3. I like the art of the background, even though I don't understand what the fuck it looks like. Really gotta rethink this job if this job is worth it. We shouldn't be rash and figure out our foe's behavior before we move. Watch for the enemy movement. Gotta hit you with a commandeering. Now I'm gonna hit you with that dodging strike. But first, commandeering. Actually, I'm gonna remove commandeering for now. Binding arts. Fuck you, I'm gonna refine your ass. Clash, clash, clash. You got 0? No. You got 0? Yes. Turn 1 stagger. Eat ass, Bono. After every 3 clash wins, restore 1 light and gain 1 to 2 haste next scene. Observe. My guy, you can observe all you want, it's not gonna save you, you dipshit. I mean, you're just suddenly gonna... I'm not even gonna clash you. Clashing this skill is stupid. But I am gonna commandeer that. I'm gonna wait up on you. Then I'm gonna deflect you as well. That way, I'm guaranteeing that this guy is gonna get staggered, this one dies, and you don't really matter. Curses. Shouldn't have come to an outrageous place like this. It's not good to suffer losses like this. This is bad, more of my pots are being damaged too. You're the only one who didn't get hit, Dalek. Please. Should be easy. Blunt attack. Sure, you know what? Sure, fine. There you go. Absolutely useless. But both are staggered now. Ain't that beautiful? You can finish that. You can attack that and that. And you just wait. Didn't mean to hold others back like this. We might suffer a serious loss. I'm sorry, Dalek, but it's time for you to go bye-bye. Now die. My side is choppy. Something happened. Curtain call for the reception of the gaze office. No battle symbols. Alok, Dalek, Bono. I didn't get a book of Bono. Really? Wasn't there no book of Bono? L Corp produced clean energy. W Corp operates fast and surefire transportation. What do you think R Corp's singularity is? I bet it's something that pumps out efficient killing machines. Don't you know more about it since you used R Corp's services? As I've said multiple times before, such details are beyond my knowledge. I had little interest in finding out back then. Still, from what I observed of them, considering the amount of their rabbits and the combat power of each unit, you're probably correct. They were not exceptionally strong, but they did a fine job at grazing the grass inside a facility. I wonder what the principle behind it is. That sounded weird. Hell if I know. I'm not an executive of our corp or anything. Every wing keeps its singularity under tight wraps. Take the distortion and abnormalities, for instance. Only the results are seen and not the process. And the same goes for other singularities. So everyone simply consumes the end results without knowing the process. Makes it easier on the mound that way. There's no point asking questions about technology unless they encounter problems using it. People just spend money and get its worth. There's no real reason for questioning how things work. Well, I do not subscribe to that kind of thinking. I prefer knowing how bullshit something that I use is. I very much prefer knowing how the thing works, why it works, in what way it works. Wasn't it the same with L Corp? You're right. It was the same. All we needed was the result. It didn't matter how many were sacrificed in the process.
그쪽도 그랬다면
See? The other wings aren't gonna be any different from that.
다를게요.
2 more abnormalities. Okay. I think I'm gonna hit the abnormalities and then I'm gonna wrap up today. My brain is starting to get cooked from all the reading again. The more I have to read, the more my brain is just fucked. Okay, will you enter the book of Singing Machine? Oh, Singing Machine? Yeah, they didn't throw people into it just to hear the music. Just thinking about the employees who were charmed by that song. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. Stay sharp, everyone. Do not let its music allure you. Okay, let's see, what is this? The machine that sings cannot be targeted, does not act, takes no damage. Performance. On the scene after I Crave That Melody is activated, plays music using the character in the machine. The character takes damage equal to 30% of their max HP and is excluded from the battle for that scene. While the music is playing, all characters gain 5 strength and all stagger damage resistances change to fatal. Aha. Now I crave that melody. Starting with the 3rd scene, every 4 scenes gain an extra speed die and use a different set of combat pages. If staggered while this is active, gets put into the machine at the start of the next scene. Okay, so I need to stagger them, like, fast. First things first, I gotta do commandeering. You will be handling work and dodge and striking. Oh, I forget how much simpler the normal fight is. Excuse me, what does that mean? Elaborate on that statement? I would very much appreciate you explaining what the fuck you just said. I play a game in a Roblox that is based on Library of Ruin and this fight is in it. Okay. That is more acceptable. And each of the normal enemies has its own gimmick. Like, one if you do more than blah 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 damage, it does stack damage to everyone. Aha. Sounds perfect. Just fucking amazing. You're getting fucked. Going for bullseye. And I hate CQC. And you will ballet twirl. And eat my flaming ass. After every 3 clash wins, restore 1 light and gain 1 to 2. Yeah, I think I need that now. Okay, the machine is singing now. Hear this beautiful sound. Used while I crave that melody is active. If user fails to deal damage, stagger self. On hit, target is put into the machine. Oh no, I need to deal with these. And all of them are doing that. Oh no. Okay, Okay, they're all hitting different targets. Okay, you're being attacked by this. There is a good enough possibility. Well, this fucking sucks. Staggered. Staggered. Oh no. Well, Yisad enjoyed the industrial juicer, I suppose. Cannot even fucking do anything. I spent all the energy last turn. Honestly, I want you dead. If the librarian has maximum light at the start of the scene, gain 1 to 2 haste and deal more damage with attacks for that scene. Offensive dies, gain blah blah blah. Blunders, gain... I'll take a recharge. Oh, come on. Okay, this guy's gonna die. The point is, I need to just win the clash with the first ones. You will get staggered. You can win that. And you win this. One down. Oh no. Well, someone went into the machine. Yay. You're just nuts. A little bit. Oh no, I got staggered. Come on, go down. There we go, easy. Suppression of singing machine complete. Well, Yesod, what do you got to say? Hey yo, I got your books. I'll just leave them here and go before Mr. Viper bites my ass.
누구한테 들었죠?
Who told you that?
뭐가?
Tell me what?
이번엔 또
What are you gonna argue about this time?
독사 말입니다.
You referred to me as Viper just a moment ago. Well, I called you that because you like to spit venom at others with that sharp look.
내가 아는 사람
You know, there's one guy I used to know who was kinda like you.
그놈 별명이
He was nicknamed the Viper.
재밌군요.
That's funny.
저도 예전에
I was also nicknamed as such a long time ago.
역시
See,
사람
people all
생각은
think in similar ways.
그러니까. 뭐 그래도
You're a bit milder than that guy, though.
순한 칭찬입니까? 욕입니까?
Is that supposed to be a compliment or an insult? More of a compliment. In any case, you're
이러니 저러니 해도 넌
upright at heart.
올고도니까.
예전에 편집증적인 칭찬.
There was a time when I would pressure myself and others with a paranoidal obsession to order.
로보토미 코퍼레이션에서
Back in Lobotomy Corp.
맞습니다.
Correct.
그곳에서는 작은
Back
실수,
then, even a small mistake could lead to substantial casualties.
조심해야 할
It
때
doesn't hurt to be strict when caution is needed.
전 늘 냉정해지고
I wanted to
싶었어요.
remain level-headed at all times. I tried to conceal all my emotions, even when I felt anger or sadness.
그래서
So I treated others in a frigid manner under the pretext of rules and discipline.
나한테 참
Is that why you're being so cold to me as well?
그런 이유 때문이란 거야?
아니요.
No,
오히려
it's the opposite in fact.
우리가 하는
I'm
짓을
upset at
냉정히
your
보고
compliance
있어요.
with Angela precisely because I cannot stand to tolerate what we're doing with a cool head.
가브리엘로 불리던 제
In my first life as a person named Gabriel,
세상을 좀더
I wanted to
나은
make the
곳으로
world a
만들고
better
싶었어요.
place.
기술의
I wish technological
사람들에게
advancement would
필요했어요.
bring comfort to people.
하지만 이 꼴이
Now look at what we've gotten into.
로보토미에서
Lobotomy Corporation would turn people into abnormalities and sacrificed even more people to the abnormalities, all to generate energy as part of our singularity.
그리고 그 과정은 지금도 변함없습니다.
And what we're doing now isn't any less ruthless.
빛을 모으겠다.
For the sake of retrieving the light,
사람들을 죽여
we're killing the people yet again and turning them into books,
고통과 정보를 맞바꿔
inflicting pain on others in favor of information.
마치
It's as if comfort can only be achieved through the agony of others in this city.
아까 내가 말했지.
Like I said, Yesod,
올곧다고.
you're upright at the heart.
내 입장에서는 왜 그리 피곤하게 사는지.
No, I don't really get why anyone would bother to care so much for others.
그래서 나는
I think the opposite, actually.
내가 당한
Someone else must have benefited from all the trouble I went through, so it's only fair that I get to make use of the conveniences others suffered for.
당신답군요.
It's very much like you to think so.
그렇게 생각한다고
Does that kind of
마음이
mindset
비었습니까?
truly ease your mind?
어쩌겠어.
Nothing I can do about it anyway. That's that and this is this.
그래도 너에게
Still,
있는 마음
I don't want to say that your way of thinking is outright wrong or anything.
맞는 말이야.
You're right, way too right. That doesn't vibe too well with me or the city.
나하고도 맞지 않지.
당신도 저를
You must be thinking I'm pathetic like others do.
그렇기 때문에
You know, this difference between our mindsets might be what lets you do things I couldn't dream of doing.
네 판을 바꾸기
To shake up the whole system, you need perseverance more than anything.
같이 버텨야 해. 그러다
Who
보면
knows? You might actually create technologies that don't need sacrificing others to run someday, right?
여태까지 참아
I've already endured for so long, and you're telling me to stay silent yet again.
한 번만.
Just this one, man.
한 번만 더
Just
참아.
one more time.
이번엔 다를지 모르잖아.
Things could turn out differently this time around.
그리고
And besides, some things did improve over your time at Lobotomy Corp, right?
그렇습니다.
That is true.
적어도 제
I can at
지식에
least
따라서
be with my former employees who have always been loyal to me. Yeah, what'd I tell you? There is one improvement at least.
그렇게 점차 바꿔가다 보면 뭔가 달라지겠지.
Change up stuff one at a time like that, and you could make a huge difference eventually.
당연히 난
Don't force me to do the same though, since I'm totally not up for that.
당신 막무가내군요.
You're quite the foolhardy individual, aren't you?
하지만 롤랑의 말이 맞습니다.
But you do have a point, Roland. Some things have gotten better, as you said.
더 나아질 수
I will try and persevere as long as there is improvements to be made.
내 목까지.
Can I leave you with my share of preserving too?
그걸 한번
I
고려해
suppose I'll have to consider that.
봐봐, 너무 착하다니까.
See? You're just too nice.
소리야.
Angela would have instantly shut me down with a bullshit.
당신과 하는 이야기가
It turns out that conversing with you wasn't all too unpleasant after all.
그래.
Yep, I have my charm, you see. And let's drop the courtesy while we're at it.
전 이게 편합니다.
I'm more comfortable speaking this way.
그럴 것 같아.
I figured. Cheers then.
고마웠습니다.
It was nice talking with you. Okay, let's see what pages we got. What kind of bullshit passives can we unlock? All characters deal 4 to 8 damage with attacks this reception. They also suffer plus 4 to 8 stagger damage upon taking a hit. Whenever an ally defeats an enemy, they recover 15 HP and stagger resist. That is insanely good, what the fuck? Do more damage, like, as long as you can win clashes, as long as you can guarantee that you are the one getting the hit, this is insane. For the duration of the battle, gain 1 rhythm at the start of each scene. Whenever a character with rhythm makes a successful attack, a random character gains 1 rhythm at a 25% chance next scene. Rhythm, gain 1 strength, take additional stagger damage from hits, last 1 scene. That is the thing with, this is what Sinclair's ego does, right? The harmony one. Offensive dice gain 1 to 3 power. Offensive dice roll 1. Defensive dice roll 1. Oh. It's essentially go all in on the attack and don't worry about anything else. I see. Interesting. Well, I suppose time to do Malkuth? Fairy Festival. Oh no. Is this the one? Are we finally there? Are we finally at the point where where the things happen? It must be, right? Let's see this. Yup. Into a certain library's book. This is the one. Yep. He's gotten skinny now. It used to follow me around and care for me. I still thought it was doing that for our benefit. That one used to keep its food fresh by caring for them. Fairy Mass. Care. At the start of each scene, restore 10 HP. HP does not drop below 1 until the queen dies. Oh. That's not how the fight works in Limbus. But alright, what about the queen? If an ally with prepared meats status has 1 HP, consume it at the start of the scene and gain 10 fragile. Feeble, disarm for the duration of that scene. Ravenousness. If HP goes down to 25 or lower, kill all allies and gain 30 strength at the end of the scene, if no other allies are present. Huh. I suppose it shouldn't be too bad. On use, give prepared meat status to an ally. Wing beat! Wing beat! I know that word! I guess we'll have to play it like this. She beat on my wing till I prepared meat. No. She beat my prepared meat until I wing. Predation? Damn. You hit too hard, lady. Combat preparation. Struggle. I'll overpower you. I'll save a little bit of energy. Okay, clash, and 1 free attack. Okay. The first 2 combat pages the librarian uses after this abnormality selected gain the match light status. Whenever the librarian uses a page with match light, gain 1 ember. Pages with match light become stronger based on the amount of ember. However, they do have a 25% chance to damage the user if ember is at 4 or higher. When hit, inflict burn to the attacker. Upon winning a clash, deal bonus stagger damage equal to the dice value at 20% chance. Clashing against the same target multiple times will increase the likelihood. Yeah, I'll take that. And I will give it to Malcute. Okay, you have a lot of bullshit to go through. Now I'm going to stagger you real quick. And now I'm gonna go all in on the queen. That is ass. That doesn't work for my units because I don't have copies. Oh, that's gonna suck. I'll, you're dying, Griffin. I think you're kind of dying. Yep. Well, you're just staggered. Well, you know you've got eaten. Oh, that's all allies. Yeah? There we go. Okay, let's... Oh, you're gonna just keep doing that. That's not good. I gotta hit you as hard as I can, holy. I like how it says 122 and then 31. I know it's because of this, but like, come on. I cannot even retaliate in any way. Nice, your ass is staggered. 6 damage. I feel like if I played this a little bit better, it would have been a much easier fight overall. I guess protection. I cannot use the attack I need to use. Fuck. Well. Well, that worked, I think. Suppression of Fairy Festival complete. 2 out of 3 librarians dead. Good work, everyone.
오늘도 기운차구만, 말쿠트.
Cheerful as always, Malcute. What are you up to? Good enough. Hey, as long as I win, that's fine. Oh, hi, Roland. I was just having a training session with the assistant librarians.
분위기 좋은걸.
Seems lovely.
사이가 좋나 보네.
Guess you're good friends with each other. They were my employees back in Lobotomy Corps. Back then, I could only assist them from the back seat rather than on the field. It's nice to be able to work alongside them this time around.
예전 로보토미사의 직원.
Former co-workers from Lobotomy Corps, huh? Must be refreshing. It sure is. I used to push them too hard because of my faulty mindset. But it'll be different this time. We'll start with the things we can do, one at a time. Face the past and build the future. Isn't that lobotomies? No. There is the face the scene, save the ego. And then there is the face the fear and build the future. That's the lobotomy, not the past fear. Okay. I like this quote. It feels like a good way to summarize the essence of history. It's similar to something I would hear before too.
맞는 말이야.
You ain't wrong, but there ain't too many people who can actually learn from history these days.
뻔한 말들.
The lessons seem obvious, but putting them into action is the hard part. Yeah, I've been thinking about the past a lot. There was a person called Elijah.
너의 첫 번째 삶?
At your first life. Yep. Born in a nest as an ordinary citizen, went to an ordinary school. Wasn't anyone special. I wasn't richer than most people, and I didn't really have special talent in any field. The people in the nest where Elijah lived, they all seemed to have lost focus in life, spacing out and staring into empty places. Everyone only saw black and white things.
하지만 둥지는
He's in a nest full of shiny and bright arrays of colors.
가끔 눈이 아플 정도로
It was almost as an eyesore sometimes. That's true, but those other colors weren't necessary for reading. I'm starting to notice that most of the librarians were nestborns. Yes. You're only noticing that now? I thought that was a point that the only ones who were not from the nest was Gebra, I think? Not sure about the Tiferet ones. But that's it. Everyone else was just from the nest. Gebra is the only backstreet one, from what I remember. God, of course, the hottest one is the one who went through the toughest things in life. God, I just keep forgetting. Damn. I think you need to get yourself a metal bat. And on it, I need you to scratch in the word remember. Think you could do that for me? There's already too many black and white things for the eyes to take. It's no use seeing other useless colors.
그렇다는 건
Guess Elijah could see those colors then.
있었나 보지?
Not exactly, but she tried hard to see them. The colors were still there, just not for our eyes.
색이 처음부터 아예 없는 건 아니었으니까. 엘리야는 사람들에게 알려주고 싶었어.
Elia. Okay, so it's pronounced Elia. Elia. Very weird pronunciation, but okay, I'll go with Elia. Not fucking Elijah. Wanted to let others know about how diverse and brilliant colors are. About how colors are ever changing in free form. Like how the mix of two colors can bring out a brand new color. Yes, the basic color theory. That's what Elia thought, I think.
꼭 남의 이야기를
You
하는
sound like you're talking about someone else. Third person. To be honest, I don't really feel like Elia and I are one and the same. Maybe too much time has passed since then. The other librarians probably feel the same. My current life feels more like an extension of that life as Malkuth from Lobotomy Corp rather. My time as Elia feels kinda distant and unfamiliar, even though it was my first life. It's like the memories of someone from a distant past are now a part of me, if you know what I mean. It's nostalgic in a way, and a bit sad and stuff.
난 잘 모르겠지만
I don't know a whole lot about that reincarnation jazz, but I guess that's a good thing. Yeah, it doesn't feel so bad. It feels good to finally have the time to reflect on myself. Looking back at the lives I lived and the history I've made. I think we didn't spend enough time looking back. We were all too busy heading forward. And the same goes for Angela, maybe.
다들
No one has the time to look back. Even now, I'm running straight ahead.
그래도 말이야.
But still, looking back at the past can supposedly give the solution for troubles of the present or worries of the future.
해결책을 찾을 수 있다더라고.
I think that's correct. Although I'm not sure I can find the solution for the problems we're facing right now. I think I'm getting close to finding the answer for what Angela said to me before.
네가 누구
About who you were and how you wanted to live.
하고 싶었는지에 대해
I didn't really have what I could call a dream at the time. But things are different now. If I were to dream of what I'd do after this, I think I would have wanted to be an architect, maybe.
건물을
You know, the
설계하고
person who designs buildings and oversees the process of construction until it's finished.
건물을
Huh.
그냥
I guess great empires weren't built in a day.
그렇지.
Of course it wasn't.
기능적으로
You have to start with designing the most beautiful exterior that can be created within the functional limitations.
시작해야 하니까.
복잡한 거.
That sounds complicated.
그거 알아.
Did you know, Roland?
사람이
There's
건물을
this phrase,
만들면
we shape our buildings, thereafter they shape
건물이
us.
사람을 만든다는 말.
Yeah, I've heard a very similar quote from a very interesting character. We make our choices, but in the end, our choices make us. Interesting quote. I wonder if anyone knows where it's from.
새로 태어난
It may be too late to change the people who've lived so far, but what influence will the structures of the city have on the future residents as they grow up?
만약
If I were to make a building with colors that'll be remembered by everyone. Those are the thoughts I had.
그런 생각이 드네.
마이크 투너
I'm sure you'll do a great job if you get the chance, Malkid.
어울리기도 하고.
Sounds like a job would fit you well too. Thanks.
고마워. 롤랑 너도
Maybe you should reflect on your past like I did, Roland.
다시 한번
It'd be a helpful
좋을 것
exercise.
같아.
My eyes are always fixed on the
난
past.
뒤를 돌아보고 있지.
Huh.
어쨌든
Anyway,
건축가의
hope you can realize the dream of becoming an architect. Okay, let's see. For 3 scenes, recover 15% of max HP at the end of the scene. If the librarians hit 3 times while this effect is active, lose 25% of the current HP and lose this effect. Aha. I guess that kind of reflects how the fairies worked in the first game. As long as you let them carry you to the maximum, you were fine, but the moment you started dealing with some other shit, they would just kill you. Gluttony. When attacking a target who already took damage on the same scene, deal 1 to 3 damage and recover 2 to 5 HP on hit. That is good. Okay, and predation. All allies except the selected librarian lose 10 HP. The librarian recovers as much HP as the others lost from this effect and gains 3 strength and haste this scene. Essentially you can like... Let's say if you have a tank, for example, you can just put the tankiness on one person. If the person look... Is this the same floor that has glitter? Oh.
다섯 번째 층이 열렸구만.
Well, did not expect to come to this. Okay. Floor of Natural Sciences, huh? That's the 5th floor we're opening.
지정 사설은
Its patron librarian is Tiferet.
이름들이 죄다 왜 이래?
What's up with all these weird names?
이보시오.
Hello, Tiferet. Are you there? Shut up! The floor with my favorite songs. Ooh.
바로 앞에
I'm standing right in front of you.
있는 거야.
Where do you think you're looking?
뭐야?
What?
완전
You're totally a kid.
이래봬도
I'm actually a lot taller than I used to be, you know? Yeah, you were a little twerp.
아,
Oh, compared to your past self in lobotomy corps.
아니,
No, I mean compared to my first life. I was an actual kid back then, but it looks like I woke up with an older body this time. I'm not sure if it was the library's powers or Angela's thoughtfulness, but this body should be better suited for librarian work, so I'm cool with it either way. Although, if it actually took all the years I've lived into account, I'd have to look a bit older.
그건 그렇고.
Putting that aside, isn't it a little rude to punch someone you just met in the face?
예전에 안
This
좋은
is giving me flashbacks. Well, it's because you were being such a clumsy dog.
이름은
What's your name anyways?
롤랑
Roland.
밑바닥
Previously affixed to scraping at the bottom of the barrel. Current status, helping Angela.
보아하니 상층 애들은
I suppose you already met the ones of the upper layer.
3층?
Upper layer. I thought it was going up, not down.
아닌가?
Right. And it would be lower floors this time around. Still, you get what I mean, so just roll with it. She's like a tsundere. She's just like, oh, you fucking idiot, but like, it's actually relatively nice. I see.
아이고 까칠해라.
Also, wait. The floor with my favorite songs, you say? looking at this background, you know what it reminds me of? This whole scene, like all of this, it looks suspiciously like the album cover, or like the single cover for String Theocracy. Like the girl would be sitting here and there's this big window, right? I'm not crazy, right? I'm not crazy. String Theocracy. That's very much a coincidence. Is it a coincidence? It just looks very similar. Like the positioning of the window, like, yeah. But I guess it's a coincidence, but it's a funny one. Sheesh, aren't you the sassy one? I'm Tiferet, in charge of the floor of natural sciences. I thought doing science required actual thinking, no? The To Kill a Living Book album cover is just a generic library. I'm talking specifically the String Theocracy one, though. Like, specifically that one. There is a girl sitting in the chair and there's a big window behind her, you know the one I'm talking about? I think maybe my brain is just seeing it the way that I want to see it, but it's... The window very much hit me. Oh, String Theocracy? Still a coincidence. Ah. I mean, it's a coincidence, but it's just... I don't know why, but this window was like... Boom. Now that I looked up the image, they don't really look that alike, but they have a lot of similarities. I thought Oh no you don't, you silly little thing. You're pretty brisk with throwing punches, but that's not quite as quick as someone I'm used to, you know? Stop looking down on me, will you? Heard a lot of stuff about science in my past workplace, you know? She's cute. I'm probably a lot older than you in actual age too. What's the point of being older if it doesn't reflect your words and actions, little miss? Oh, Roland is teasing her just like I would. How's Angela doing anyway? Curious as always. She almost feels like a child sometimes. That's understandable, I suppose. Angela lived her whole life in a basement after all. My daughter. Little annoying shit that is very fun to tease. Yeah, she said she never even got to see outside. Guessing you aren't holding some deep-rooted grudge against her like the other librarians are? I roughly know what she went through. I thought she was just cruel, but I could see some events of the past while I was asleep. I could also see things happening in the present, all the way down to the moment you woke me up. So I can understand Angela somewhat. I'm pretty sure the librarians who are still asleep all have a grasp on what's going on as well. Though the idiots on the upper layer, I mean the lower floors, still seem kinda confused. So you agree with Angela's choice? It depends on the one final choice she'll make at the end of this. I'm willing to help her out for now, at least. Our primary goal is the same, all things considered. To complete the library? Yep. The light is only truly meaningful if it shines for 7 days straight. Boy, is it refreshing to meet an amicable librarian for once. Alright, I'll make sure to bring some picture books next time as a bonus. Oh, I love how he's treating her. I love it. It speaks to my soul. Stop treating me like a kid, is what she's gonna say next. No? She's just upset. Oh, Tiferet starts with 3 right away. Interesting. I thought I would have to do with the whole, like, only one librarian at a time thing. Obtain the Book of Question Mark and obtain the Book of Question Mark. Who would have thought? Rise to the rank of Urban Nightmare, which is gonna... I'm gonna save this for last. I think I wanna wrap up now. This was a good progress for today. And my voice is starting to strain a little bit from reading so much. When you're just speaking yourself, it's one thing, but when you're trying to read specific words, it really fucks with my actual voice a little bit. Unlock all middle floors, still working on that. Book of Bullshit, Book of Bullshit, Book of Bullshit, and Book of Bullshit. Great. So, I'm assuming next we will have to start reaching into more Warp Train, probably continuation of Philip stuff. I'm assuming this is gonna be a story of him returning, if I had to guess. And this is gonna be... What was this invitation? Was it the Church of Gears? I suppose. Well, that's that. Point is, we did some good progress today. We defeated 4 abnormalities, finished a row of story, and unlocked Tiferet. Decent enough progress. I imagine the actual streams of this game, I remember each of the next invitations except one. So, am I correct in most of this? Yep. Okay, so more W train, Philip stuff. Not sure about full stop going anywhere. And I don't remember what this was. What was this one? Ah, the Silk Fuckers. Right, the carnival. This would lead to Kurakumo, no? I would assume so. Carnival, yes. This was full stop. Well, I'm assuming this path is gonna lead more towards Kurakumo due to the fact that Kurakumo and potentially the... was it the Index, right? Kurakumo or Index. Not sure where the gears are gonna lead. This is gonna be more Philip stuff. Him going a little bit apeshit, I suppose. And this is W train. I'm assuming this path is gonna lead towards the whole love town. Well, interesting. That is gonna be for later though. But hey, I completed your fucking prescript. Enjoy that. You wrote the prescript? I did the thing for you. You wanted a little bit of this? You got a little bit of this. So yeah. Okay, yeah, time to wrap up. Don't know if I got anyone to wade. No, I don't. Okay. So, this was a nice and short little stream, only 3 hours. Only half as long as my Pal World one from the day ago. But yeah, it was fun. We made progress. I appreciate everyone who stopped by. Thank you, Endless. Thank you, Blue. Thank you all. Thank you, everyone who might have been lurking. You're all appreciated. Love you all. Hope to see you all soon. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not tomorrow. Anyway, good night, good luck, whatever the fuck. Bye-bye.